mental problems. I'm a person who's completely rational. And African Americans will all be treated fairly. I will have African Americans in my administration. I'll do whatever I can to make sure that I attend to the needs of the African American community. No question about it. And I want to prove that to you. Look, I am not going to disclose the names of my businesses when it's a security violation. In this world, you can't give anybody an inch. I'm not going to give you any names of my businesses because this is one of the security checkpoints on banking accounts. Thank you. Thank you, Rodney, for asking the important question. No, I have never had a person of that nature to my double wide. I did meet a guy who I called a couple times in my area, who I wanted to get to know, but he didn't seem to be interested. Well, if they're public record, then why don't you go look them up? If there's so much public record. Yeah, go for it. Well, no, I wanted to meet an African American I met at a local political meeting, and I called him up on the phone a couple times, and he just didn't seem like he was interested. I tried, you know. It's not like I didn't want to meet somebody. You know, I'm doing my best to be an integrationist. Well, we will limit flights from Africa, 1309. Guess 1309. We will be limiting flights from Africa into the United States when I'm president. I will not allow people coming into the country like Obama's doing with Ebola. It's absolutely nuts that this guy allows these people into our country. I'm part Native American myself, so yeah, I'd be more than willing to have them. But I live a very private life. I don't even have anybody over to my house anymore because I'm, you know, under constant death threat. They have to clear security before I can have them in my house. No, I will not give the natives back their land. As much our land as theirs. Many people don't know that Native Americans fought each other virtually to the death. The Comanches would kill the Cherokees would kill the Apaches. This is all in the record. I mean, in the folklore record of the Native American people. They were killing each other all the time. So yeah, we fought and we won, and we gave them plenty of land. My biggest problem with Native Americans right now is they're not getting a cut out of the casinos. So I will be implementing a plan to make sure that the casinos act accordingly and offer much more to their community. That plan will be essentially a plan in theory at first, but we will work to create new treaties if need be. I've gained weight. No, I'm still the same guy. I'm 225 pounds, 6'4". Yeah, please don't use the N-word here. I'm asking you that. I appreciate that. No, there was an outright war with the Indians. There was atrocities committed on both sides. No problem, man. It's sad. It really is. But we can work to repatriate a lot of these communities. You know, we're sending in welfare checks and Section 8 housing to all the Native American people around the country. But we don't have any jurisdiction over any of the territories. If somebody were to flush human waste into a major river adjoining a Native American tribal land, the Department of Health doesn't even have power to go in and say, hey, stop this. So that's kind of messed up. So we need some sort of a modification, and in the treaty will be an overture of some sort, a government property, large government property that will be given to the Native American people as a way that they can cultivate this area into agriculture or do whatever they want with it. They could actually make it a tribal purification area where people could go from various tribes and have a meeting of their minds and their spirits, and they can come together. A large section of America. We're talking like maybe the Black Hills of South Dakota. That would be a great place to start. But I'm sure the oil companies are pretty concerned about that right there. So they want access to the mineral rights, so we might have a problem with that. Whatever, you know, you can call people lazy and messy and all that stuff. People will be people. Well, look at Topper Dan. I'm not going to hold a grudge against the Native American people for what they did. We did terrible atrocities to them. Terrible. I don't know how many manlets there are here. Anyone who's a man or a woman will be protected with equal equality and freedom guaranteed under the law. I'm completely dedicated to the original tenet that this country was founded on. And as much as people want to call me names all they want, I understand where they're coming from. They're very small-minded. They don't understand where this country was going when we first came here. They don't realize that we fought for our freedom. They want to take it away like it's no big deal because they think they've got a majority of 51%. These Democrats want to take away our freedom. I don't think manlets are disgusting. If you're living with your mom and you grow a goatee and you're 37 years old, hey, take care of your mom, man. Your mom needs you. Manlets are real people. I think the Washington Redskins caved in too fast, Keith. I believe that they should have fought on this issue. I believe they still are fighting on the issue. I don't believe we should cave in at all. I think Donald Sterling has a good case against the Clippers having to, the NBA, against the NBA. Donald Sterling should win that case. You can't tell a person that they made a couple statements that were offhanded. He never even used the N-word. And his team was taken away from him and sold to that corporate pig. Yeah. He got all his money from the government through Microsoft. God, it's just disgusting what's happening. It's absolutely disgusting. Thank you, Keith. Well, at this point, we don't even have any time to speak. Yeah. None of us have any time to speak. We're all on borrowed time now. No, we picked up a turkey. We won't have to eat our cat, thank you. Yeah, we're not that starving here. We managed to find a nice deal on a turkey. It's true. DX, Corey, InfoWars, only the small-minded can make fun of something of this nature and can't comprehend the factors of the nature of the truth. So true. Einstein said that great spirits will always encounter violent opposition from mediocre minds. I'm a smart man, yes. My dad used to say, "Are you a smart feller or a fart smeller?" Really? Well, I don't ramble at all. In fact, I focus on all the issues, Shrek. We're dealing with a tremendous amount of prejudice against a free thinker. I'm a total individualist. I totally believe in your rights as an individual, first and foremost, guaranteed under this Constitution and the Bill of Rights that have been presented to guarantee them. But I in no way would stand here and cave in to corporate money when I'm defending the very rights of the individual. The rights to not be searched in a public parking lot by your corporate job owner. Michigan, nobody understands my ideas. I'm 50 years ahead of my time. That's the problem with being an extremely intelligent person.
No, you're totally ahead of your time.
People don't understand a lot of the things I'm talking about. When I talk about saving 85% on fuel by producing a plane that has a blimp attached to it, people think I'm a nut job. But this blimp pack could very well revolutionize an aging fleet of 747s that we're going to have to figure out what to do with in about 20 years. Most of them are getting stress fractures in their fuselage and won't be able to fly on their own at full plane speed. These will, however, be able to handle up to 300 miles an hour and be able to provide you an easy ride from Los Angeles to New York. You may think it's ridiculous, but this could very well be the future. All right. These aren't delusions. These are ideas. And as much as you'd like to castigate me with your accusations and